Here we go. Two burly boys played Pokemon in their youth. One had to grow up, the other stayed true. Now the large grown-up child can name all of them, but the other guy probably 510. Now what can they do? Why don't they review? Now we'll talk about them till we die. Die? Welcome, everybody. I'm Joachim.
And I'm Frank.
And this is your Certified Poke-Moment, where we feature and talk about one Pokemon evolution line every week.
And today's featured Pokemon is Latios.
Do we talk about Latios and Latias? Because I don't think the Latias episode is going to have much information that isn't in the Latios episode.
Well, we only talked about Regice, not Regirock and Registeel. You know, we only talked about Chien Pao, not the others.
Regice at least is like has a different shtick than Latios. Aren't they the same type?
Yeah, and they also have a Mega Evolution that looks identical.
Okay, no, because oh my gosh. It's not the same. They don't Mega Evolve into the same thing. They're both
it's Mega Latios and Mega Latias.
Oh, God. We have to talk about them together. And now that I've said it.
I'm say it, guys. Listen, if us talking about them together makes you, the listener, upset, let us know down in the comments.
Email me hate comments.
After you give us 5 stars. Yeah. Or like the video, whichever one you're on. Or just
comment evil vitriol down below.
Yeah, specifically towards him. I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, I can take it.
Just kidding. I'm allowing this to happen too.
All right, this is the Latios and Latias episode.
Yes, we're talking about both. So, Latios is a dragon psychic type.
Oh, I always forget about that.
Yeah, introduced in Gen 3. That's another Gen 3 Pokemon we're talking about. He is known as the Eon Pokemon, and I am saying he because he is 100% male.
He has a gender?
He has a gender. Oh. One of the few legends with genders.
Was he like the first gendered legend?
Oh, that's a good question. That would like take a second to look at.
It's probably in the trivia, which I know you'll be itching to do.
If it's true, it will be in the trivia. And his cry sounds like this.
Yeah, that's a Pokemon cry.
I feel like it's fairly recognizable, especially because in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, whenever you wanted to soar along the sky, you could call on your Latios or Latias, and you hear their cry every time.
Okay.
And, you know, when they especially because they Mega Evolve, so it's probably their Mega Evolving cry I'm more familiar with. Speaking of which, he does have a Mega Evolution. And the Mega Evolution is the same type, still known as the Eon Pokemon, and its cry sounds like this.
Classic Mega, take the same cry and just add a little reverb to it.
It's always nice to hear. All right, so I guess we are also talking about Latias.
The sex appeal of the duo.
Excuse me?
In that one Pokemon movie where that thing that was probably Latias.
The thing also called a girl.
The girl, well, yeah, but is it a girl if it's like a weird...
That was probably just
I don't even
Latias.
Know what animal to call Latias. It's just a plain...
A jet.
Yeah.
A jet dragon.
A little dragon... in the form of a young woman, girl, kissing a young boy. Latias is probably way older than Ash, too.
I mean, when it's bestiality, do you care about the age of the animal?
Dang it, that's...
Anyway, Latias
I'm not concerned about the animal in this case, that's the thing.
Wait, what?
She's like 600 or something.
But she was probably created, like, with the dawn of time, like all other legendaries.
All right, so get out of that boy's mouth.
Oh, man, dude. I would argue the bestiality aspect is, like, the more glaring issue here, but Latias is also Dragon Psychic and is also known as the Eon Pokemon. And its cry sounds like this. That's a lot shorter. It's a little shorter.
Because she's a girl. I don't know.
And Latias also has a Mega Evolution that looks identical to Latios's.
Does it have the same stats, or is it at least different stats?
I think they're going to have different stats, and probably a different move pool. But the Mega Evolution's cry sounds like this.
Yep, it's a Mega
That's what we expected.
Yeah.
All right. This is the first time we're doing two Pokemon that are not of the same evolution line together. But after seeing that their type and classification and abilities, spoiler alert, are all the same, why not? Why not just do them together?
Did we ever do a Plusle and Minun episode?
No.
Okay, when Plusle and Minun comes up, that's another one. We can't talk about Plusle without Minun.
I think that was a joke we made towards the beginning of the podcast. Like, we're going to have to do them separately.
No! Okay, well, screw that. Same episode. Anyways.
We'll see. We'll see. I guess they might even have more similarities than Latios and Latias. Let's go ahead and do Pokedex entries. Jokum, do you want to do Latias?
Hell yeah.
And I'll do Latios.
I'll handle the babe.
Yeah, go kiss the animal, Jokum.
You wouldn't. Married man. You're a married man.
Well, we're gonna
so
do Wed, Fed, and Dead later. And you have a girlfriend. You always say you're a married man. You can't. Yeah, you're right. You have a girlfriend. Yeah, you also
it's
can.
Like 2 times worse with you.
I'm gonna tell Jania you said that.
Yeah. And she'll be like, okay. Okay, Ruby. Latias is highly sensitive.
Oh my god.
To the emotions of people. Okay, if it senses any hostility, this Pokemon ruffles the feathers. Oh no, those are feathers. Ew.
It's a bird.
Okay, this Pokemon ruffles the feathers all over its body and cries shrilly to intimidate the foe. Oh. That's not really shrill.
I did it. Oh my gosh. I didn't want to annoy the people's ears in the mic.
Sorry. Sapphire. Latias is a highly intelligent and is highly intelligent, not a highly intelligent. Is highly intelligent and capable of understanding human speech. I wonder if they added that because they kissed Ash and they're like, well, we gotta say
it's a legendary psychic type, so I'm sure most psychic types can understand human speech.
I think all Pokemon understand human speech to an extent.
Yeah, good point. I don't know why they call that out.
It is covered with a glass-like down. That's horrible. The Pokemon enfolds its body with its own down and refracts light to alter its appearance. Is that how it transformed into a girl? That's disgusting.
Wait.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's not like literally transforming. It's just refracting light. So is its hitbox a lot bigger than that girl?
Yeah, its hitbox is big, but it's just a PNG of a girl.
Oh, I don't like that explanation.
She's a billboard.
That's stupid.
Yeah, that's a really stupid explanation. Emerald! They make a small herd of only several members. Oh god.
Okay, get out of here with that. Okay. Get out of here. That ain't
They rarely
true.
make contact with people or other Pokemon. They disappear if they sense enemies.
Yeah, a small herd. Her and Latios. That's the small herd. Stupid. Alright, let me go find Latios here. Latios' freaking Gen 3 sprite looks so good. That is so classic. Dude, they're designed really well.
I love them. Well. I think 3D takes away a lot from them. Honestly, I think there's a lot of Pokemon that I don't like that I would prefer in 2D.
I honestly think the monkey?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a few different monkeys.
Pestilent Ape, or whatever his name is.
Oh, Monkey Dory.
Yeah, no, the other monkey.
What? Pestilent Ape isn't the poison
Evil
type
Bastard
monkey?
Ape.
That's Monkey Dory!
No, Bastard Monkey.
You've said that too many times.
Okay, Monkey Dory, first off. Does he have a tail?
No.
So he's an ape.
Okay.
Oh, and then there's
I didn't name him.
Evil gorilla that has a movie.
Oh, Zarude.
Zarude, who is an actual monkey.
Yes, he has a tail. Okay. I see what you're saying. He is also an evil monkey.
He would look better. He's pestilent. He would look better as in 2D, I think.
Yeah.
They could have him doing something cool, like he could be flipping off, or like.
Oh, he would totally. He's a dark type monkey.
Yeah. He'd say, "Frick you, hacker." I can't curse, or else Frank will not edit it out.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
We bleeped you out the other day.
Oh yeah, we were our first bleep.
All right, Latios Ruby. Latios has the ability to make its foe see an image of what it has seen or imagines in its head. Wow, this Pokemon is intelligent and understands human speech.
So maybe it's not doing this stupid glass refractory thing. Maybe it's just that like it Latias beams it as well. And they just put the flavor text in Latios.
Yeah, I'm sure they could have done that.
Please let that be it.
Sapphire. Latios will only open its heart to a trainer with a compassionate spirit. This Pokemon can fly faster than a jet plane by folding its forelegs to minimize air resistance. That's a lot more normal than Latios.
It has 4 legs.
It's four, F-O-R-E.
Oh, four legs.
Sorry. Emerald. Even in hiding, it can detect the locations of others and sense their emotions since it has telepathy. Its intelligence allows it to understand human languages. We already got that from Ruby. You didn't need to repeat that. Alright, so, I guess they're... Latios seemed a lot weirder than Latios's.
Yeah.
It didn't even mention Latios having feathers.
I'm just going to assume that Latios also has those feathers, because they are the same Pokemon. No way would they be
Maybe
different.
all those little spikes hanging off of it are meant to be, like, the feathery bits.
Yeah, because it looks kind of just like Pokemon tubbiness.
Yeah.
Like you can you'd slap it and it would sound like a drum. Boom, boom, boom.
Yes. Man, they really do look better in 2D. I know we say that all the time, but, like... Oh, okay, they look a bit better in Gen 9.
Oh,
They're less of, like, just...
Yeah. They're less of the first draft of the 3D model.
Yeah.
More of a cool
More
rigging.
of a creature. Alright, let's talk abilities. They both have the same ability, Levitate. Damage-dealing ground-type moves have no effect on this Pokemon. Cannot be trapped by Arena Trap, and it takes no damage from spikes.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it had a ground-type weakness, it would be cooler.
It's still cool to just have a random immunity.
Levitate is cool.
Like, yeah, I mean, just throwing a random immunity on a Pokemon is great.
So, like, are there any ground-type moves that are like a beam?
No, I mean, it's all damaging ground-type moves have no effect.
Like Mud Slap?
Mud Slap, no effect.
How does levitating stop Mud Slap?
You're too high for the mud to reach you.
Wouldn't that apply to, like, a lot of things?
No.
All right.
You can be too high to hit a Pokemon with Mud Slap, but you can be as high as you want, and Bite can still reach you. Yeah, it's funny. Let's go ahead and do stats, Jokum. I'm very curious if Latios and Latias have different stats. I'm in Latios right now, and he has a base...
Really?
Wait. And he has a base stat total of 600. HP, 80. Attack, 90. Defense, 80. All right, now we're getting to the good part.
I was going to say.
Special attack, 130.
Ooh, yummy.
Good stuff. Special defense, 110. Speed, 110.
Okay.
Very fast, hits hard. Not the bulkiest, like, on the physical side, but some pretty good special bulk.
Yeah.
All right, remember those numbers. Do not forget a single one.
I've already forgotten all of the defenses, regular defenses.
This is interesting.
Oh, no.
Not much is different.
All right.
Base stat total for Latias HP is 600.
Okay.
HP 80. Physical attack 80.
What was Latios?
90.
Oh.
Defense 90.
Oh.
Latios was 80.
Oh.
Special attack 110. Special defense 130. That was swapped on Latios too. Speed is also 110.
Okay, so like Latias is just a little bit.
Yeah, Latias was meant to be a hair bulkier.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
which is
that's
interesting.
not the worst. That's not the worst change.
No, I kind of like that.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm trying to think of the implications.
What do you mean by that?
Which one is better then? I guess.
If it was, I always went for Latios. Not that I used him in a
It's
playthrough, but it's the boy. I'm gonna pick.
Okay.
I'm a boy.
I always liked Latios because it was blue, and blue was my favorite color.
Yeah, blue's the boy color. Girls can't like blue.
That's a good point. Actually, I think girls can like more color. Guys can't like pink. Girls can like pink and blue.
I like.
Oh, it's
pink.
so easy to be a woman.
Imagine being a man. I can't walk around and like pink, or else I'm labeled as a degenerate.
When's the 6'2" white guy gonna get a chance?
Okay, time to move on to movesets. We're going to start with Latios. Actually, here's something I always forget to do. Let's talk about weaknesses. Dragon and Psychic is like a very unique type. So let's talk about this guy's weaknesses. It is weak to Ice, Bug, Ghost, Dragon, Dark, and Fairy. That's a pretty decent amount of weaknesses. I don't think Dragon or Psychic covers each other's weaknesses. I'm very surprised Dragon isn't resistant to Bug. That's That's shocking.
Why would dragon resist bug?
Everything resists bug. It's so sad.
Well, don't wish that upon bug.
I know, I'm not. Bug's like one of my favorite types.
Yeah, they need a buff bug.
They do.
But this isn't the buff bug episode.
No, this is not Buzzwoles episode.
Oh, yeah.
And it is resistant to fire, water, electric, grass, fighting, psychic, and that's it. So, decent amount of resistances. Most of those come from dragon, resisting the elemental types, but still. Alright, now we're going to talk about moves. Gets cool things like recover. It gets recover super early. So whenever you catch your Latios, it's pretty much already going to have recover.
What does the recover do?
Recover is a non-damaging, health-restoring move that regenerates your own HP up to half its maximum. So it's really good. It's
So
really good health
if you were knocked down to 51%, you could fully heal. But if you're knocked down to 49%, you would heal up to like 99%.
I think that's how that works.
Cool.
Yeah. It also gets Tailwind by level up. Very important move in competitive. The user whips up a turbulent whirlwind that boosts the speed stat of itself and its allies for 4 turns.
This is for Latios?
Latios, yes. Then we get Dragon Breath, a really rare move, ally switch. The user teleports using a strange power and switches places with one of its allies. This move's chance of failing rises if used in succession. So if in a double battle, you just swap spots. Which I've seen that used in like competitive YouTube videos I've watched before, but it's so rare. And then at level 35, Latios gets his signature move, although he might share it with Latios. I can't remember if they share this. Luster Purge. It is a special psychic type attack that does 95 damage with 100 accuracy. The user lets loose a damaging burst of light. This may also lower the target's special defense stat.
When you said "lets loose," and then I was just immediately started thinking of like that, that like fart and crap sound effect. That, like,
Yeah.
I have to do it into my elbow. I can't do it.
Nope.
Like,
I immediately knew the one you were talking about.
yeah.
I've heard that a time or two.
But with light.
Yeah. Are you going to Google the sound?
No, I'm not going to Google the sound.
I thought that's what you were getting ready to do. It does get Zen Headbutt immediately after Luster Purge, but why? It's just a physical psychic type attack that does less damage and has 10 less accuracy. It may flinch the opponent, which is great. I love that for it. But, like, just teach it Luster Purge. Dragon Pulse, Heal Pulse. Lots of healing going on. Psychic, Power Split, and Memento. I skipped the move Simple Beam, but, like, so interesting that Latios can learn Simple Beam. Have you ever heard this move, Jokum?
No.
It is a normal type attack that doesn't do damage with 100 accuracy. The user emits a mysterious psychic wave that changes the target's ability to Simple.
Okay, so you just erase their ability.
Simple is actually a good ability.
What?
Oh my gosh. This is shocking. In Scarlet and Violet, the only Pokemon that can learn Simple Beam by level up is Latios.
Oh, wow.
And the only Pokemon that can get it through breeding, which you can breed with a Latios, is Psyduck, Golduck, Spoink, and Grumpig. What the heck?
I don't... that wouldn't be you. You would breed it with a...
What other Pokemon is going to have it on it?
What the heck? Okay, I am Googling this.
Yeah. Also, I'm going to tell you guys what Simple does. Because Simple is actually a pretty good ability. The stat changes the Pokemon receives are doubled. So if you, like, use Bulk Up and raise your attack and defense by 1 stage, it actually raises them by 2 stages. But I think that also means... Yeah, the effectiveness of all stat modifications is doubled. So that also means if an Intimidate Pokemon comes in, your stats are getting lowered twice as much as they normally would, your attack stat. What'd you find, Jokum?
I read somewhere, long, complicated process of breeding a female Psyduck in Sword and Shield with a Simple Beam Swoobat?
Okay, so...
But so Swoobat can learn Simple Beam.
Yes, I was looking... That's why I said in Scarlet and Violet, because... Let me go back to Sword and Shield and see how different the level up moveset is. I mean, the Simple Beam breeding is. Okay, yeah, a lot more Pokemon can learn Simple Beam in Sword and Shield than Scarlet and Violet. Okay.
Interesting.
That is interesting. Wow. Yeah, you got Woobat, Swoobat, Audino, and Genesect for level up. And then Golduck, Farfetch'd, Xatu.
Did they take away Simple Beam from Genesect then?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Because Genesect's gotta be in Scarlet and Violet, like all the legendaries, but Xerneas and Yveltal are, I think.
Would you say Simple Beam does? Or Simple, the ability does?
It doubles all stat changes. So if you raise your own stats, they're doubled. But if like an Intimidate user switches in, the lowering of your attack is doubled.
Oh.
So it's kind of a double-edged
That's
sword.
cool. It's very specific, but that's cool.
Yeah. I watch a lot of those Then We Fight videos on YouTube when it comes to like Pokemon battling. And whenever they choose their own Pokemon's ability, Simple is an ability they choose like almost every time. Because it's just that good to like use a stat raising move like Swords Dance or Quiver Dance or something, and then double everything it gives you, because it's just an insane way to get really strong really fast. I'm gonna go back to Scarlet and Violet though, and then we're gonna talk TMs. Water Pulse, another Pokemon that can learn Chilling Water. Icy Wind, Bulldoze. Let's see, some other cool ones. Air Slash. A lot of physical attacks. I mean, Waterfall and Dragon Claw are great attacks, but I would just teach it exclusively psychic type attacks. Thunder Wave, Aura Sphere. There we go. Aura Sphere would be a great move to put on this
100
Pokemon.
Aura, yeah.
Yeah. And then you have a super effective move for Dark types, since they're super effective against you. Energy Ball, Surf, Thunderbolt.
What type is Aura Sphere?
It's fighting.
Oh, I forget about that.
What type do you think it would be?
Like psychic.
That would also make sense. I could see that. Yeah, so having Energy Ball, Surf, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, all great coverage moves. There's Thunder, Solar Beam. Draco Meteor. It's like one of the most powerful dragon-type attacks at 130 damage. It is special. 90 accuracy, which we all know that means 50-50. Comets are summoned down from the sky onto the target. The recoil from this move harshly lowers the user's special attack stat. So, you know, it is what it is. Flip Turn. That's so random. It gets a lot of water-type moves. Future Sight, Dragon Cheer, that new dragon-type move.
What does Dragon Shear do?
The user raises its allies' morale with a draconic cry so that their future attacks have a heightened chance of landing critical hits. This rouses dragon types more. Alright, so that's pretty good moveset there for old Latios. Let's see if Latias is much different. Already right off the bat, it absolutely is. It gets Charm, a fairy type attack that does no damage and harshly lowers the target's attack stat. Latios didn't get that. But more interestingly, okay, yes, so Latios does not get Luster Purge. It get... Sorry, audience.
Milky.
I know, listen, I just had a bowl of cereal, guys. My throat is coated in milk. Latios gets Mist Ball. It is a special psych type attack that does 95 damage with 100 accuracy. A mist-like flurry of down envelops and damages the target. This may also lower the target's special attack stat.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, is that its signature move?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
No other Pokemon can get Mist Ball. And then a lot of the stuff is the same. Immediately afterwards, you learn Zen Headbutt. There's Dragon Pulse. It doesn't get Simple Beam, but it does get Reflect type.
What does that do?
It is a non-damaging normal type attack. The user reflects the target's type to become the same type as the target.
Oh, Dragon.
What?
It reflect. Okay, so you can change the other Pokemon's type to Dragon?
No. The user reflects the target's type to become the same type as the target.
Okay.
Although, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Make them Dragon type and then use your Dragon type moves
yeah.
against them. I wonder if there's a move that does that. That does the opposite of Reflect type. Like, Steel type.
Steel type? Oh.
I almost said Theft type. That would have made more sense. And then it gets Guard Split and Healing Wish at the end of its moveset. Unfortunately, TMs look to be about the same. I'm seeing Water Pulse. I'm seeing Chilling Water. It gets a couple more Fairy type attacks, like Draining Kiss. It is a special fairy-type attack that does 50 damage with 100 accuracy. The user steals the target's HP with a kiss. The user's HP is restored by over half the damage. This Pokemon learns a kissing move.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to be done so I could say, like, that's all Latias was doing. She's just topping up.
Yeah, ew. Do not put it like that.
She just wanted to suck him
of
his life force.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Latios does not get the kiss move, but Latios does. That's so funny. Yeah, it restores HP. I said that, right? Latios does not, Latios does. Unless I literally said Latios both times.
We will now find out.
Well, it is what it is.
Sounds like Latios twice, but you know what? That's okay.
It does sound like Latios twice.
Because I make mistakes too sometime.
Thank you, Jokum. Yeah, really not much is different. There's not enough different here for me to really be able to call it out. Just another reason why it makes sense to do these Pokemon together. Latios was able to learn Psychic Noise. Latios cannot. It learns Alluring Voice, a fairy-type attack that's special and does 80 damage with 100 accuracy. The user attacks the target using its angelic voice. Yep, like that. This also confuses the target if the stats have been boosted during the turn. So if your opponent boosted their stats, they will now be confused. But you'd have to be faster than Latios to get that off. Bad move. Don't teach this to your Latios.
Maybe it's like a double battle kind of thing.
Or that.
But you're always going to go before most people.
Yeah. I mean, with 110 speed, it's going to be hard to outspeed you.
What are the rules?
What are the rules? Jokum, you want to see these Pokemon shinies?
Yeah, sure.
What do you think of Latios? I like it. I think the red is more iconic, so I like it a little better. Iconic. But I don't think it's a bad shiny.
No, I don't think that's a bad shiny either.
I like that.
At least it didn't just turn gross green.
You want to see Latios?
I know Latios is. Yeah, let's look.
Latios is not a gross green.
It's
that
like
is a
90s kind of teal.
It's a wonderful teal.
Yeah, it's like 1990s teal.
If I was told, gun to my head, shiny hunt one of these two Pokemon, Latios 10 times out of 10. I think Latios has a great shiny.
They put a gun to your head just to make you shiny hunt?
Yes.
And they give you the choice of who to shiny hunt?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the choice of two different Pokemon. It's not like I get to choose from all 1,000 some odd.
Okay. Yeah.
Gun to my head.
Gun to your... Okay. I'm still trying to figure out why it needs to be a gun to your head.
I just love his eyes turn orange. The little thing on his chest turns orange. Like the proper orange to look good at the teal. Almost like when Copper turns green. I like shiny Latios so much. I wish shiny. I don't know. I never shiny hunted in a game earlier than Gen 8. I wonder if I should go back to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire and soft reset for shiny Latios.
So you just keep resetting until it's shiny?
Yep. Huh. It'll probably take over 1,000 tries.
But you know what? Don't do it.
I won't do it. I won't do it. It's definitely not worth it. All right, guys. Jokum. Jokum.
What?
If you could give these Pokemon an alternate form, what would you do?
Different megas.
Different, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's so annoying, right?
Yeah.
Why did they do that? Maybe because they gave him the Mega in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire and knew you were going to have to fly around on this Mega Pokemon.
So they wanted to make one model?
They just wanted to make the one model.
That's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
That's a Pokemon. If that is the reasoning...
we never talked about Mega Stats.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah, I'm just a forgetful guy. It's all it is. All right. Here we go. So, here we are. Mega Latios and Latias are gonna... I guess I'll read for both of them, but they're just gonna go up by 100. Base stat total is now 700. I'm doing Latios, by the way. HP, still 80. Physical attack is now 130, so maybe teaching it a couple of physical attacks would be worth it. Defense, 100. Special attack, 160. That is so powerful. Special defense, 120. Speed did not go up at all. It's 110.
Weird.
How incredibly interesting.
I think I can guess what the Mega Latias is.
Yeah, Mega Latias, also 700. HP stays 80. Attack, 100. Defense, 120. Special attack, 140. Special defense, 150. Speed, 110.
700 is pretty high for Mega Stats, is it not? Or is
I mean,
it normal?
I think it's pretty normal because it's already a legendary. Like Mega Banette would never reach 700, right? But because it's already a legendary Pokemon. Also, do you want to see the Megas shiny?
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Oh, okay. It just turns green.
It just turns in. I wouldn't say it's an ugly green,
Hulk
but it's like
green.
it's a very Hulk green.
That
like
is like Hulk green. Hey, it goes from purple to Hulk green. That's kind of like Hulk themed.
It is Hulk themed. Do you think the creators had that in mind?
I don't think they thought of anything.
Yeah, like Mega Latios just.
I think what the Megas should have been is Mega. This I'm gonna loop the alternate form thing into this.
Okay.
Mega Latias should have been mixed with yellow to be orange, and then Mega Latios should have been mixed with yellow to become green.
Yeah.
So then now they're not both converging at the same color of the mix.
Right.
They're getting an additional color. Like the yellow represents, I don't know, the sun. They become sun, kind of sun themed.
I don't know. That's kind of cool. I do like the fact that the blue and the red kind of like mix and combine to become the purple.
But then they both become the same Pokemon. At least give them different body types.
Yes, I would have been fine if they were both purple but had different body types.
Latios should have had a big old you-know-what, and then Latias should have had two big you-know-what. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. I can't handle this.
The single tear falls down my eye.
I lick it up.
Ew. You're like a JoJo character who can lick people. Could he like lick their sweat to figure out if they were lying or something?
That sounds like a JoJo character.
You actually watch JoJo.
Yeah, you know how much
remember?
random crap happens.
Anyway,
are you talking about the guy? What's his name?
No, not him.
Because that's not his. You won't guess what his power is.
Does it have to do with licking things?
No.
Does it have to do with lollipops?
No, it's not very interesting though.
Oh,
he's just. Let's keep going.
Okay, yeah. We don't need to talk
not
about
Gen
that.
3. What do you call it? JoJo Part 3 doesn't have the most interesting stands in like the main cast.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
The more I look at Mega Latios, the more I'm like it. I don't like it very much.
It's bold. It's got all. It's got. It's really fat.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like the wing arms. They look stupid.
It looks like it's got a programmer hunch.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I guess you'd know that better than anybody.
I feel that. Oh, every day, my programmer's hunch gets more and more powerful.
You're going to look like Dr. Doofenshmirtz soon.
I could only hope.
As far as alternate forms go, I think a paradox form where they were like future and they were like actual jets would be pretty cool. Maybe they could be Dragon Steel or something.
Cool. Hey, Dragon Steel. That's Brandon Sanderson's
publishing company. Really?
Dragon Steel.
Dragon Steel.
Dragon Steel. Won't you steal my dragon spiel?
Do you like Brandon Sanderson's?
Brandon Sanderson.
Do you like Brandon Sanderson? It's the milk. I blame the milk.
I like Latias because she learns Mistball, and that sounds like Mistborn, my favorite series.
Let us know down in the comments below if you like Mistborn and all the other books from his amazing
digital
library. All right. So yeah. I don't know. These Pokemon, I don't think are ever going to get any other forms attached to them because they already have Megas.
I hate it. I hate that the Mega screwed them over.
Yeah. Because they are really such cool Pokemon.
They are cool. They're so concise. They're just like little jets.
Oh, Latias' Gen 3 sprite is so happy looking. She really does look very bird-like there.
How do we wood-fed and dead Latios and Latias?
We just talk about them separately. Well, Latios is an all-male, so for a couple of straight boys like us...
Maybe we just do Latias.
We have to do Latios.
All right.
I'm sorry, we have to do Latios.
No.
Joke 'em. We have to do Latios.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to... We'll do the mental gymnastics when we get there.
We'll get there. Jokum, does this mean it's time for trivia, or did I forget something again?
Oh, good. I wanted to catch a few Z's.
Put your phone down. Put your phone down.
I'm not doing anything. Keep going.
Okay, good. He put his phone down.
Yeah, I put my phone down. Time to put up my other phone. My Burrito Bison phone that only has Burrito Bison on it.
I don't play that game nearly enough, man.
You gotta get your numbers up. You barely gone through any rifts.
I haven't gone through a single rift. All right, starting off with Latios here. Oh no, there's no useless trivia.
No useless trivia? Or, like, no trivia at all?
Well, there's like one sentence, and then it gets into origin.
Wait,
that's so sad.
Wasn't there something that we were wondering that would be covered in trivia at the very beginning?
Yeah, we did. We thought it. We hoped it would.
But, like, what was that? I can't remember.
The feathers?
Oh, the feathers.
Was it?
No, wait, hold on. We're going back.
Okay, I guess we're going back.
Guys, this is hell. I'm not going back through all that audio we just recorded to find it out.
It's probably not going to talk about it, and if it does, it'll probably spark our memory.
Comment below how long it is before we fall into dementia.
Comment down below how long it is before we fall into dementia, everybody.
Guys, comment down below how long it is
All right, the one piece of trivia that is
the One Piece.
Shut up! That isn't its origin. Latios shares its category with Latias. They are both known as the Eon Pokemon. But we knew that already. Origin. The origin might be the same exact thing, too. This might be the quickest trivia section we've ever had.
No, Latios at least has, like, more action in the movie.
More action?
More action.
Why would you put it like that?
Sorry, more action.
That is a 10-year-old boy.
Yeah.
What?
He's been 10 for too long.
He has. He's been 10 for like 20 years. It's fine. He's not 10.
I hope in the anime they actually allow him to age.
Yeah. Oh, I would love it
cool
if they showed him in the new iteration of the anime.
If they time skip in the anime and then like, oh, now he's like 20 something.
Yeah.
He's like grizzled and he's like, I've peaked.
He's married to Latias.
Okay.
He comes back. He's just holding the Pokemon's hand. He'd be great.
Yeah.
Latias specifically transformed into a young girl to kiss him.
He's 10.
That's good. No, that's good.
Oh,
that's good.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking about it. It's good. I'm glad Latias did that. And she wasn't like full-grown woman.
I mean, she had to woo him. She wasn't going to be a full-grown woman to woo him.
Doesn't matter the age. Full-grown women are great.
You're not wrong, but there's something. There's a trap in here somewhere.
Okay, origin. Latios and Latias appear to be a cross between a jet plane due to their wing shape and speedy flight, a dragon, a griffin, and a bird.
Oh.
I don't really get griffin vibes.
Maybe because it's got like the front claws?
Yeah, maybe. Or because they're like a dragon mixed with a bird. But then again, isn't griffin just more like lion bird?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. In particular, their lack of feet. I'm so sorry, Jokum. I'm so sorry they have a lack of feet.
That's not my kink.
I know how much you love feet.
It's not my kink.
As I was saying, their lack of feet in continuous levitation might be inspired by the common Swift. I don't know a single Taylor Swift song, so I can't make the joke I wanted to make. The common Swift.
They're not the Eon Pokemon, they're the Era's Pokemon.
Whoa!
Okay.
This is a common Swift, by the way.
Yep.
That's a bird.
That's a bird. Very bird-shaped.
Yeah, he looks almost like a Talo.
You don't think?
That wasn't... Okay, there we go. It brought me back to the very beginning of the freaking page. It is a bird with tiny feet. Its Latin name, apus, means without feet.
Really?
Yeah. That spends most of its life in the air. That's pretty cool. Oh, I'm getting the frickin' SunPass text messages.
Yeah, you get those?
Scam text, yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, I hate those so much.
I hope all of those scammers
get their eyes gouged out?
Get their eyes gouged out,
Yeah.
their feet taken off, their arms taken off, their bellies opened up,
Yep.
Their appendix removed.
Yeah, I want their esophagus to be like tied into a knot.
Can we do that?
Let's do it,
But like
bro.
cartoon style.
Yeah.
I want to like rough them. I want to like go into a big smoke, like a big dust cloud, like and then come out and they're tied up in a knot.
Yeah.
But they're like crying because it's like,
Yeah.
this isn't a cartoon.
And they deserve it.
And they deserve it.
So, you know.
the only reason that they're doing this is because it works.
Yep.
And probably on friggin' old people who
Yep.
are too trusting.
Yep. Or even young people who don't know any better.
Yeah.
Like it. I hate some people. Some people, not all.
Some people. I want a Latias to go through them really fast, like in The Boys. Anyways.
Yes. Oh, wow. Similarity.
This has been sponsored by hatred.
And vitriol. Similarly, they might be inspired by the martlet, a mythical bird in English heraldry that never roosts and is usually depicted with tufts of feathers in places of feet.
Whoa.
This is the martlet. Oh.
It's just a little icon.
Yeah, it's just the cutest little, like, bird you've ever seen. But it does have tufts of hair for feet. I really expected, like, a mighty beast.
It's just a bird with no feet.
I know, but it's everything in mythology looks way cooler than it should.
Well, now it does. I feel like, like a griffin is just like a stupid little lion bird in like depictions, and then we make it into this cool.
I think it looks cool in early depictions.
Well, okay, we're gonna look at an early depiction.
I guess we're doing this. I guess we're looking at early depictions of griffins. Hey, play along at home, everybody. Google early depiction of griffin. I mean, yeah, that's...
Is that cool?
Yeah, that's
Roman
pretty
times,
cool.
Ancient origins of... I guess that is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
I mean, that one's fine. That one's, like, small, though.
How about this one? You like
that? That one's not the best one I've seen.
All right.
But that's not like... There's early depictions of griffins that are a lot cooler, just because one isn't cool.
How about that one?
That one's pretty cool, though.
Okay.
I like that one.
What the heck? Okay, I'm seeing, like, what's the animal that Ra's is like the Ra's head is like
a hawk?
Yeah, it's like a hawk or something. And then it's got like a lion front, and then it's got like a blue backside.
Yeah, but
are those teats?
I think
it's got a bunch of full teats.
I think its belly spikes are meant to be hair. But
I think its belly
knows?
spikes are meant to be big old nipples.
Hey, Jokum, I'm going to continue reading the origin.
And then it's got like a fish tail.
It's just a
Wacky.
3-pronged tail. It's just a normal normal tail.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 prongs or 3 prongs of Frank.
Oh, okay. I'm too far away to see the yellowish prongs. Jokum is using his
Hey Frank, go to
current
hell.
standing. Ah! Hey, I'm back. Their red and blue plumage might be based on parrots in the genus Eos.
Eon?
There it is.
The parrot thing seems like a stretch, though.
They could also be based on jungle fowl due to their possible shared origin with Blaziken.
Oh.
Latios and Blaziken used to be the same Pokemon. What an interesting timeline that would have been if that was the final evolution we got. And then you could actually fly around on your final evolution frickin' fire-type starter.
Has there been a flying Oh. Charizard. I hate
yeah,
Charizard.
the first.
I hate that Charizard is a dragon. I always forget.
Yep.
Oh.
Were you going to ask about flying type starters or in general or fire type?
I was going to be, has there been a flying type starter?
Yeah, the one.
Charizard.
Gosh,
dang it.
There's been a flying type grass type starter too in Rowlet, although he ended in Ghost, so he didn't end there. And it always takes me to the top of the page again. That's so annoying. Due to their classification as Eon Pokemon and their connection to the Soul Dew. I didn't talk about the Soul Dew.
What the heck is the Soul Dew? What's the Soul Dew?
Jokum, allow me to tell you what the Soul Dew is. I'm still on Bulbapedia reading this, so...
Hey girl, what's that Soul Dew?
It's a type of held item introduced in Generation 3. In Generations 3 to 6, it boosts the special attack and special defense of Latios and Latias.
Who was it, VI?
Yes.
Okay, good.
From Generation 7 onwards, it boosts the power of their Psychic and Dragon-type moves instead.
Wait, what did it do before?
It boosted their special attack and special defense stats.
Oh,
But I think... that made it too overpowered.
Okay.
So they had to change
All
it.
Right.
Ooh, wow, yeah. Prior to Generation 7, it was banned from official tournaments. Oh my gosh, it was banned from everything. Random matchup, Battle Subway, Institute, everything. You could not use this thing in any battle
I guess
form.
in Generation 6 it was on Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Gen 6, right?
Yeah.
So that would have meant you had a... Oh no, can you... They would have to...
They have to
hold a Mega Stone in order to evolve.
Yeah.
Mega evolve.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so they couldn't hold both.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, there it is in the series. Soul Dew and Pokemon Heroes, Latios and Latias. When are we going to watch all the Pokemon movies together so we can make a tier list about them? I think about that all the time.
Pokemon Heroes, Latios and Latias. That was the Latios and Latias movie name?
Yeah, Pokemon
Heroes?
Yeah.
Oh. Not just Pokemon?
Heroes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Here it is in the TCG.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh my gosh, we only ever got one Soldu card, and there hasn't been one since its like initial release.
Latios and Latias haven't. Well, I guess they were kind of a big deal in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Yeah, they got their mega cards, I think. Didn't they?
I'm sure they would have.
I'm sure. Well, some mega Pokemon were not made in the TCG.
Really?
I don't like there was not a mega Metacham.
That's insane.
Among a couple others. Mega.
They have to make it now.
Latios card. Yeah, they should. Yep, there it is. Okay, they did. Thank goodness.
It's going. What is the sound effect next to it?
Sonic Ace.
That. What does that mean?
So the word, so on the English cards, the word next to them is in Japanese, and in Japanese it's English, and it's just their attack on their card.
I don't like its little hair curls.
I don't either. It
looks like a bob. And I love that. I love a bob like that on a lady, but like on a Pokemon, it doesn't look right.
It just looks weird.
At least make it babe shaped. If you're gonna give it.
Oh, I'm sure somebody's made it babe shaped.
Oh, I can't wait. Okay, I'm gonna have to do for the looking up the Pokemon's name and scrolling.
No, we're gonna have to do both.
And the Mega.
What?
Yeah.
This is gonna take forever.
It's gonna be babe shaped. Okay,
we're gonna
go
cut
really
through
fast.
that.
We're
gonna cut through that a little bit. All right, I'm sorry. I gotta stop interrupting this trivia. Latios and Latias might be inspired by the Aeons of Gnosticism, which are said to be emanations of God. What are the Aeons of... guys, that's so much information.
Frank discovers Gnosticism.
Did you already know what that was?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
I'm agnostic. What do you think Gnostic is?
Oh my gosh, good point. Okay, there's so much information here. There's a lot. I can't get into all that. That would take way too long. In Valentianism, these aeons form male and female pairs called syzygies. Syzygies?
Where are you
right
pointing?
Right there, syzygies?
Yeah, I don't. Your guess is good. Syzygies. Syzygies.
They may also be loosely based on the Chinese philosophical concept of yin and yang, which are opposite but interconnected natural forces. Latios, being male and the more aggressive of the two, would represent yang. Their names and Latios' signature move, Luster Purge, might also be a reference to Eos, the Greek goddess of dawn. Name origin. Latios may be a combination of lateo, Latin for I conceal or I lie hidden, and os, Latin masculine suffix. It might also reference Eos, the Greek goddess of dawn, like I said, or Eos, which is the parrot genus. It's possible that its name is derived from Plato's dialogue Timaeus.
Okay.
Doubtful. Doubtful. All right, everybody. Time to do Latias.
I thought there would be more definitive name origins than that.
I mean, it comes from Latin, I would imagine. I believe what it says about it being Latin. Ooh, there's a little bit more trivia for Latias. So we already know they share their category.
Latias is a map.
Yes.
Minor attracted Pokemon.
Oh. No, they're just a Pokefile.
Yeah. Stop trying to normalize Pokefiles.
A pre-alpha sketch depicts an unused Pokemon or alternative form of Latias with the traits of both a Latias and a Blaziken. Very, very cool. Latias is the last Generation 3 Pokemon to appear in an animated series episode, debuting in The Road Most Traveled. Interesting.
Wait, Latias is the last?
The last Gen 3 Pokemon to appear in the animated series.
Last Gen 3 Legendary?
Last Gen 3 Pokemon. Every single other Pokemon introduced in Gen 3 was shown in the animated series.
Yeah, but wait, what is the name of that episode?
Is the first episode of Pokemon to be a Pokemon Master, the 137th episode of Pokemon Journeys, the series, and the 1222nd episode of the Pokemon animated series.
So this is like recent.
Yes, this was very recent. Latias,
2023.
You're telling me Latias hasn't been in the anime at all, ever, except for the movie and now this one episode.
And it's also the last Gen 3 Pokemon to be featured in years. Well, a few
Yeah.
years. 2023 is not that
Wait,
long
they
ago.
showed Latios in the anime, but not Latias.
Well, Latios is blue and it's for boys. Only boys play Pokemon,
This
Frank.
doesn't make sense. Oh, I don't like it. Okay, so a lot of the origin for Latias is going to be the same as Latios. I'm skimming, and it's like all the same so far. Yep, talking about Gnosticism, yin and yang. Yep, it's all identical, guys.
Yeah, this is why we had to do them in the same episode.
Yep. Latias may be a combination of Lateo, Latin for I conceal, and as, the feminine suffix.
Why I conceal?
It's possible the name is derived from Plato's dialogue Critias.
Oh.
The other one was
What
different.
the heck?
Okay, now I want to click on Critias. One of Plato's late dialogues recounts the story of a mighty island king. Okay, I got bored.
Guys, do your own research.
Yeah, if you care
we're
enough about Latias' origin. I guess that means it's merch time, Jokum.
Oh, I can't wait.
To find out about merch?
No.
You can't wait for your section.
Yeah. We'll do Latios first. But for now.
I will also be searching for Latios first.
I probably won't do the megas for each of them because that's a lot of Pokemon.
Thank you. Latios' Sitting Cutie is sold out. It does have a 12.5-inch Poke Plush that looks incredibly flat.
Yeah, it's pretty
Not a
flat.
fan of that.
What does their Sitting Cutie look like?
It's a bit better. It's very
that's
cute,
so
actually.
much better. Yeah, that's good.
That's very
That's a good
cute.
Sitting
I wish that wasn't sold out. Oh my gosh, there's this really cool Latias and Latios figure for $150. Check that out.
What?
And the Soul Dew is in the center.
Latios and Latias are so much better than Mega Latios
Yeah.
and Latias. I'm looking at their like stupid little feet. Their feet are so bad.
Yeah.
They look so bad.
Yeah, they really are pretty bad Mega Evolutions, huh? And everything else related is like TCG. There's a few pretty cool pins. And there is a Mega Latias Poke Plush. I guess they're identical, so it doesn't matter, but it does say Latias specifically. Still flat.
Their eyes are different colors.
Their eyes do
Latios-
be different colors.
Yeah, Mega Latios and Latias are... One is... I couldn't tell you which one's eyes are red and which one's eyes are yellow, but...
I think Latias is yellow because in this plush, they're yellow.
Ah, okay.
All right, time to see if Latias has its sitting... What if Latios has its Sitting Cutie sold out, but Latias is still available? That'd be sad. The Poke Plush is still available, but the Sitting Cutie is sold out. Let me go ahead and show you that, Joji. Look, it's still pretty cute.
Yeah, sitting and it's cute.
That's why they call it.
A sitting cutie.
There it is. And all the merch is the same. Oh wow, there's a lot more TCG stuff related to Latias, especially when it comes to Surging Sparks. Very interesting. All right, I mean, that's not as much merch as I would have expected. What's that, maybe like low B, high C, somewhere in there?
Low B.
All right, Jokum, what are we doing now?
We're appreciating art of Latios and Latias. I love seeing them move fast, like
Yeah.
around.
Man, they are so well designed.
But I just again we keep looking back at Mega Latios and Latias.
And it's
Their
bad.
stupid little feet. Their dumb little. I feel like they're
Yeah.
trying to be like side horns, but it just looks like a bob to me.
Mm-hmm. Bob really isn't my favorite hairstyle.
I don't know. There's something about a nice bob. Really gets me going.
This dude's in love with Bob.
Oh, look at this Latios and Latias GX.
Yep, that's
tag
worth a
team.
lot of money.
Oh, they're making a little heart with their heads together.
Aw.
They can't even mate.
Sibling love.
They're not siblings.
They're siblings.
No.
They're siblings.
Hey, we're siblings in a way.
They're called out as siblings in the anime, I think. In the movie.
Are you serious?
I think.
Oh God.
What do you ship them or something?
No. No, I ship her and Latias and Ash.
He's dead.
She's 1,000 million, and that's okay. See how I'm looking at this Pokemon Go promotional art with Rayquaza in the middle,
Yeah.
and then Mega Latios and Latias on either side of him. They're so boring. I can't
Yeah.
tell the difference from afar. I'm like, I don't know. You can't tell the difference from afar, and that
No.
sucks.
Yeah, I don't know. That Latios card is also worth a lot of money. The Latias is worth even more, but the Latias goes with it, and it makes one full image.
Oh, yeah, this one right here.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like Latios is looking at a sunset, and then
Yep.
Latias is also.
But she's looking at him.
Gosh, they're siblings. It's kind of like a Luke and Leia kind of situation.
Yes.
Oh, but looking at art like this, I wish I could take to the skies.
Yo, me too. Also, very interesting. The Latios card is an EX. The Latios card is not.
Oh,
That's very
weird.
interesting.
Yeah. All right, scrolly.
Scrolly. I don't think you're gonna find anything for Latios. I'm just being honest.
Okay, it's Pokemon. It's got a little bit of a belly. That's really cute. Yeah.
Those look like the same Swampert, like the Swampert poop one we were talking about the other day. There's a little mini statuette with like Chibi, Latios, and Latias.
I think they're if you put the statuettes together, they look kind of like a heart, and I wonder if it's referencing
the card.
Yeah,
maybe.
A little bit. They're looking
Maybe.
in different directions. See, in this, they really look like they're lovingly looking at each other.
All right, while you're doing this, I'm gonna Google
right.
if they're like considered siblings. Jokum,
What?
I got some bad news.
Frank, please don't. tell me.
Latios is generally the more timid of the two Pokemon, while Latios is the more brave one. In the film and several games, the two Eon Pokemon are considered to be brother and sister.
Considered.
Yeah,
I know. It's a stretch.
they're just step siblings. It's totally fine. Yeah.
It's fine. They were only looking at each other intimately, right? You ever like look at your?
Okay.
I don't have a sister, but you guys out there with a sister.
You have brothers. You can look at them intimately.
I don't want to though.
Yeah, don't. Weird. You're weird.
Yeah, good reference. You guys don't get that reference.
Is Latios that much smaller than Latios?
I think
Right.
Where? This one?
No, they can't be. And the Pokemon card are the exact same
this
size.
Is fan art. Yeah, this is fan art.
I think so. I think the person who made this fan art doesn't realize they're considered siblings.
Or they do realize. You
No!
know how deranged
Don't remind me.
pop culture enjoyers are?
That's so weird.
Gosh. Okay, you know what? I'm not seeing my... Okay, see, I saw a big inflated thing.
Yeah,
I thought, but that's just
That's
an orb.
the Soul Dew.
That's the Soul Dew. I thought the Soul Dew was its belly inflated.
If you make the thing smaller on the right,
Oh, it'll go faster. Okay.
All right, can we finish? Let's finish up this Latios section.
Okay. What, them kissing?
Yeah,
them about to kiss? Okay,
there's Latios about to kiss Ash.
Did they give... You see, okay, the girl who was Latios, right? Or she's got that little hair swoop.
She's got the bob.
She's got the Mega Evolution bob. That's insane. Also, her hair is crazy looking.
Yeah.
As a kid, I didn't even think about that, but now I'm like, what the heck is that hair?
All right, he reached the end. Oh, is that... I think it's a girl holding...
A girl slowly like anamorphing into a
Latios specifically.
But then they have a chat bubble that has the male.
So yeah, so
gender
she
sign.
turned into a boy.
Ah.
I think that's the thing going on there.
Okay, Latios. Okay, here we go. Speed run. See, they have big tummies, so I'm like, we gotta see some like.
So now that we're on Latios, I feel like I need to bring this up. The other day on Instagram, I saw this like action figure being advertised, but it was like fan made, and it was Latios wearing a maid outfit. And I sent it to Jokum.
Yeah, you showed me that.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy this for you, and he didn't say no.
I'm pretty sure I said don't.
Especially after today, and all I've heard you say about Latios, I'm definitely getting that for you.
No, don't.
Oh wait, what's that?
What?
Latios with tongue sticking out.
Latios is lick. What the hell?
That's from Fur Affinity. That
What
might be
the hell
4.
is
That might
that?
be 4.
It's okay. Fur Affinity, a quite big Latios by a deviant critter.
Yeah, you got
Okay,
that right.
it looks like she is either drooling to lick up a little person, or she just spat out the little person.
I think she just spit out a human.
All
It's like a
right.
tiny Latios.
that
Dude, that's literally like
yeah, but
giant vor fetish.
it's like we don't know that for sure.
You're weird. You want it to be worse than that.
I do. I really do just want it to be worse than that.
Gosh. Oh, that was me. I'm sorry.
Well.
I'm sorry. Wait, what's that? What's that plush? Is that a tissue box? Oh,
What?
Oh, Be still my beating heart.
Pikachu Latios Latias tissue box cover, authentic Japanese Pokemon merch. It's just
It's a cloud tissue box with Latios and Latias,
Frank
and there's
is
a
the pinnacle
Pikachu.
of consumer.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna have a heart attack. I want it so
All
bad.
right.
Ichiba Japan. I have to find this.
All right. Well, while Frank consumes, I'm gonna look for some Pokemon fan art that isn't just a
You're gonna
Latias
consume
consuming.
sin. That's what you're gonna do. Oh no.
What's this I see?
Ew.
There we go.
Gosh, it's so gross.
I see. Oh my gosh, look at them. Latias, what did you do this time? I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I can barely read this.
Yeah, no. It's inflation.
Did
Guys,
this
they're just
because
inflated.
I wanted to have big, powerful fists like Bounce Man does, but I didn't think I would.
Why are
end
you
up with
reading this
body
guy's
shapes.
horrible freaking fan art?
They're just inflated.
Yes, a very inflated,
hold
round.
Hold on. This one is just like a little bit like rounder than it normally is, and it's
It's a Latias
it's
that has
borderline.
a semi-belly holding a bagel.
Latias with bagel.
Latias with
It's
bagel.
cute. It's cute, but then it's like it's a little bit inflated.
The tissue box is sold out. It was only $37.
It's only 37 is a ridiculous thing to say. That's insane.
It's a tissue box. I actually can use this.
You have tissues coming in a box. You don't need a box to put around the box. That's insane.
It's not a box. It's a cloud. And it has Latios and Latias and Pikachu on it.
Doing this.
I'm gonna Five Nights at Freddy's jump at you and strangle you.
That is deranged.
You're deranged.
That's insane.
You're insane.
Gosh. Oh my gosh.
It's cool and cute.
$37.
That's nothing in the grand scheme of things.
In the grand scheme of... Oh my gosh. Hey guys, we reached the end of the page and there's no more weird art. So we're done with that.
We're done with that.
Okay.
We're done with this.
While this music plays, I'm going to lecture Frank.
No!
This is the part of the show where the boys discuss how edible the pocket monsters that we focused on won't belong. Turn up and come along to the segment of the show.
Yes, indeed. It is the time after I lecture Frank on money habits.
It's okay.
Where we talk about the wettable, the edible, and the deadable aspects of these pocket monsters.
Yes.
To start,
Latios. We'll get this over with quick.
Yeah, Latios.
Zero.
Femboy.
Yeah, femboy. Oh, you had me at fem.
It's gonna be Latios, but it's a boy. So does it have a pee-pee?
All Pokemon have genitalia. We just can't see it.
Where's Mewtwo's?
It's that big tail.
Oh no!
It literally
that's the
comes
joke.
from the front.
Yeah, that's the joke. Yeah, it is just Latios with a pee-pee. So I'm gonna have to put it at like a 2.
1.5.
1.5, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, we can settle at a 1.75 then.
1.75.
There we go. Easy. Gajinka.
Gajinka, femboy.
Femboy.
But Latios is like big and strong and protective and like and quick to anger. I don't think he'd be a femboy.
Well, they're femboy, but they're like really aggressive. I think it's the rest of them that just got. No, I don't.
Unsuccessful
marriage.
Unsuccessful
Too aggressive. Marriage. We're mild boys.
Exactly. But Latios.
There we go. Now, guys, this is the. Oh. They can transform.
They can transform.
Whoa.
This will just be us married to a human woman who says Latios all the time.
Okay. Let's think about like the Pokemon form.
Yes, of course.
Let's not cheat here. It's far enough away from anything where it's like it's almost it's like the what do you call it? What's the little Lurantis? It's not as human shaped as Lurantis, but it falls under that thing where it's like, you know, Lurantis is a plant.
Yeah.
So that it's somewhat better.
Is it better than the mole?
I think it's better than the mole.
I think it's better than the mole.
Yeah.
Are we crazy for thinking that, guys?
No, we're not crazy. I don't think so. This is it's okay. If someone said I'm attracted to moles, I'd be like, that's insane. If someone said I'm like attracted to planes, I would say that's insane, but it's less insane than the mole thing.
I don't agree. I thought you were gonna say attracted to dragons, and that's less insane than being attracted to moles because your scalies exist.
But furries also exist. Or is a scaly less of a strange concept than a furry to you?
No, I guess it's
I
weirder.
understand furry more.
Yeah.
But somehow I would understand attraction towards Latios more than the mole.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
The glass feathers make me a little bit...
I'm wary of that, but I feel like that's might just be stupid kid hearing rumor things.
Yeah. Okay, hands that hold. Nice. It's going to be hard to have in a house.
Well, let's talk about size. How big do you think Latias is?
Big enough for a child to ride on.
So
okay, from nose to taint, I don't know. 7 feet.
I'm so sorry.
How big?
4'7".
But that's gotta be from... Like, if I look up Latios in the anime... Oh, Latios. Literally, Latios
Yeah.
size comparison.
How big do you think Latios is?
I don't know, 5'7"?
6'7".
What the hell is this?
I don't know. Latios is quite a bit bigger than Latias. Like by 2 feet.
Look, someone did a size chart on DeviantArt. It looks like Latios from, like, nose to taint is, like, the size of a human. If you stood her up from, like...
Well, yeah, the size of a human child.
Yeah, no, but look at this. End to end. If this person stood up on this Pokemon, they'd be, like, barely as long. I don't know.
Latios, I mean, the Pokemon cards would tell us otherwise, but
There
Latios is smaller than Latios.
There are plenty of adult women who are 4 feet tall.
Yes. Basically, what I'm saying is...
Human size?
Latios could fit in the house okay, as long as it's like open
around.
concept.
Yeah.
Levitate around, hand to hold. She could like psychic move stuff with her mind and pots
soft.
and pans and help you cook.
She looks nice and soft.
Nice to cuddle with. She can give you rides and zoom from place to place.
that would
I'm
be
sure
pretty
she'd
cool.
love that.
I think she's a 4.5.
Oh,
You think she's higher?
I think I was going to give her a 5.5.
5.5. Okay, you know what? Yeah, some Pokemon have to be in the...
Yeah.
You know what?
Guys, are we crazy?
We're not crazy.
This Pokemon's
We're the
above
only
average.
sane ones. We're the only sane ones. I will give her a 5.
Put her a handshake, brother.
I don't know how loud these are for the...
Yeah.
Who's called the customers?
Welcome to the Krusty Krab.
Yeah, 5.5. And
5.5.
Gijinka, very sweet,
Very
very
successful.
empathetic.
Oh yeah, she loves you. She loves to kiss you out of nowhere.
Cosplays. Latios also cosplays.
Yeah.
Like, the vibes are off. It gives Kyle energy, not your Kyle, but like punching a hole in the wall energy.
Oh yes. I thought it did give my Kyle energy. No, it doesn't give my Kyle energy.
No, it doesn't give your Kyle energy.
Yeah, very successful marriage. I just think she loves to run.
Yeah.
Flying is her favorite form of transportation.
Yeah. 2025's been hard on her.
Yeah. What?
Because there's been like 3 crashes.
Oh.
Big crashes in the news.
Oh my
Maybe
gosh,
more
I
by now,
forgot
maybe
about that.
more.
I just agreed with you at first, and I'm like, wait a minute, what does he mean by that? Yeah, a lot of plane crashes. Do we
One
think
flipped
that's government interference?
No, I think it's just coincidence. I think it's just because of the first ones I think they probably happen more, but like the one in Toronto, I don't think anyone died. Maybe one person died. The plane flipped upside down, but everyone survived.
Yeah. I saw videos of that one.
I think that would have been like less of a big deal if it weren't for the other crashes. And the other crash I can think of is like one happened in Florida where a guy in his plane crashed. But that's just what happens to doctors. Yeah, it's like, what do you call it? There's like the joke that like doctors will buy a plane because first off they have a lot of money.
Yeah.
And they think because they're doctors and they're really good at a thing, they can get really good at another thing.
Oh.
And then they'll be overconfident in their ability is to fly a plane, and then they'll crash and die.
That's very sad.
Yeah.
It's kind of what happened in Jurassic World.
I haven't watched past the first movie.
Yeah, I'm talking about the first movie.
Oh.
Remember the guy who owned the park now was like, don't worry, I can fly the helicopter.
And he crashed?
He crashed and died.
That's really funny. I don't remember that at all.
I love the first Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Also, we got to do edible and edible. My bad. Edible.
I'll eat them. They look like they got like big fat bellies. And they levitate. I don't think they have like. I don't think they use their muscles all that much.
Yeah.
I think they just sort of zoom around.
But what do they taste like? What can we
Some
compare
kind of
them
bird.
to?
I think they look like a bird.
I mean, they're a dragon type.
You've eaten alligator?
I do love me some gator.
I feel like a gator tastes a lot like chicken.
Yeah.
I think it's just going to be like chicken.
Oh, gosh. You just turned me around, man.
Yeah.
That would be so good. Imagine, like, a steak of gator. Holy crap.
Yeah, I think they're little. I think there's some good fat around their bellies.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
I'm thinking like, what, 7.5?
I'm thinking 7. I think there's good meat because they're not flapping their wings all the time. They just sort of zoom around on psychic powers.
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't think their muscles are super like tough.
Right.
So I think they're really tender.
That sounds so
Slower,
good.
and I think the same goes for Latias, of course.
Jokum, I made that lamb the other day. I think it was the best food I've ever made in my life. Especially
Really?
Meat, especially
was it like
meat.
braised?
I braised it. It told me to like cover it in olive oil first before putting any of the seasoning on. I decided to cover it in olive oil and butter. Oh man, it fell off the bone. It melted in your mouth. I just got hard.
God.
Sorry.
All right, okay, well, edible's done.
Edible. No way in hell.
They're gonna
They're literally gonna. The boy is right through us.
Like Omni-Man. One of Omni-Man's things in Mortal Kombat is he just moves through you.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's a really good.
They're gonna do
I
that.
really like that final kill, fatality rather. Yeah, I don't think there's much we can even say about it. I just think that's it. They kill us.
Vapality. Sorry, I was just thinking about like an alternative fatality. That's a vape-ality, where they
like vape,
where they
like
blow
puff
vape
puffs?
at you and you die.
What if you had a blood flavored vape?
It just tastes like iron.
Big iron.
Okay.
Hey, thank you guys so much for listening to this episode of Certified Pokemoments. If you like Pokemon and you want more Pokemon content, go to my YouTube channel. It's called Let's Be Frank. I post Pokemon content all the time. I freaking love it. But I also post other things like Legos and I cook. I just recently made a loquat cobbler on my channel. You don't know what a loquat is? Not everybody does. Go watch that. It's a really fun video. And if you want more Joachim content, him and I have a series called Taboo Foods. We cook really strange and odd foods. Everything from, fruitcakes are icky. Let's make a fruitcake, to literally cooking and eating bull testicles. It's so good. It's a fun time. Go check it out. Again, that's Let's Be Frank. And with all that being said, guys, once again, thank you so very much for listening. This has been your Certified Pokemon.
My cat! I got Mortal Kombat.